careful here. Bryan does stay away from that. Oh my.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. Let's skip it here to the action in the match. And so it's a really good match. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I wasn't into the feud, to be honest, man. I don't like the way MJF has been booked since he's been champion, but this was actually really good. And a lot of it had to do with Danielson, bro. But MJF held his own, but, you know, it was still really good, man. So the match ended up running out of time, right? So it was going to be a draw, but Tony Khan ended up making a call to Tony Schiavone to make sure to let the crowd know that Tony Khan wanted the match to continue until, you know, there was a pin, you know, so it was going to go into sudden death. So Roberts made that announcement to the crowd, and the match continued. Now, at this point, MJF was looking for tactics to win, right? Because he could not get any type of pin or submit over Danielson, you know, towards the end of the match when they were still in the 60-minute portion. So that was kind of the story for the rest of the match, was basically MJF looking for any advantage because Danielson was still in pretty good shape. Like, he still looked like he held his own. So it was a lot of near finishes, and then finally MJF grabbed the oxygen tank, bro. He grabbed the oxygen tank, and he hit Danielson with it while the referee was shielded. So MJF returned to the ring and put Danielson in his own LeBell Lock finisher. The referee checked the arm of Danielson, and he dropped it twice, but he came to life on the third try, and Danielson held up his arm and slowly faded away and tapped out on his submission hold. So MJF ended up getting the win 4-3 in the Iron Man match. And yes, MJF is still your champion. I was thinking, man, because they had gave him some extra time, right? I was like, oh, snap, they about to change the title hands, bro. They about to put it on Bryan Danielson. Nope. MJF still got the win, so that's crazy, man. But MJF, because he does a great job as a heel, he really, like, sometimes he will heal it up enough to the point where you really start rooting for the baby face in the match to win. And it was pretty, you know, pretty good. But, man, that was crazy. That was crazy, man. Really good match, though. Really good match. I won't go as far as to say it's a match of the year candidate. Like, I think some other people might say that. It wasn't even really my favorite match of the night. I like Christian Cage and Jungle Boy earlier tonight, and another match I liked was the Trios title match in the Texas Death match, and the ladies had a really good match too. I don't think that I just really don't think there was a single match of the year candidate. If there was one, it's either the Trios match or the Texas Death match. I think one of those would be my pick, but you are going to hear some people say this Iron Man match was like a match of the year candidate, and I won't really super disagree with them, but that's just my opinion, man. But let me know y'all thoughts, man. I'm going to come back to wrap it up and reveal the poll results. Okay, you guys, make sure y'all go ahead and hit the like button, comment, and share the video. Also, make sure you guys also donate to the channel by hitting the thanks button below, or you can hit up the Cash App, $SAC Exchange, to send any donation to the Cash App. Here are the top donators, and you can fit yourself in this list at any time if you donate at least $2 or more. Thank you. So, let's reveal the poll. So this was actually the first poll I put up for Revolution. This one had it looks like almost 300 votes. Let me check on it again. Yeah, so almost 300 votes. Very even. One of the most even polls I've ever had on this channel. 52% of y'all went with Bryan Danielson over MJF. Very interesting. And it was that even, man. It was that even as well. It was that even. So I do wonder who MJF is going to face next. That's always the most interesting thing coming out of those types of title matches, and who he's going to face towards Double or Nothing. Are we going to have to wait for CM Punk to come back for him to get a true threat to the title, or is it still a guy on the roster right now that he can face that could be a huge threat to actually take it off of him? You know, one guy that either Hangman Adam Page, or I would, you know what? I was saying this. If you're going to have Wardlow lose to Hobbs on Wednesday, why not let Wardlow face MJF? But because Wardlow will be the guy that I will pick to take that belt off of MJF. You know what I mean? So let's just see what they do, man. This is some ideas I want to throw out there for now. Thank y'all for watching. After news to like.